This video will give you a visualization of the narrow gauge pathway, which is a non-motorized multi-use trail in Carrabassett Valley, Maine. Throughout the video, in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you will see the mileage marks and grade of the trail. I am starting at the southern end of the trail off Route 27 behind the Sugar Bowl restaurant at the airport trailhead. This is where you'd park behind the Sugar Bowl restaurant. You follow this dirt road over to the Carrabassett River and then over the bridge. Once over the bridge, bear left onto Houston Brook Road and then a quick left onto the beginning of the narrow gauge pathway. It is made of crushed packed stone. At various points along the way, there are single track trails off the sides. The first one you come to is the Goose Trail on your left. At 0.67 miles, the Goose Trail comes out on your left. At 0.7 miles on your right, there is a Maine Hudson Trails trail that leads up towards the Stratton Brook hut. At 1.25 miles, you will come to a picnic spot along the river. At 1.5 miles, there is a picnic spot on your right. At 2 miles, you come to the Spike Trail on the right. At 2.12 miles, Spike comes back out on the right. At 2.14 miles, Camel Humps is on the right. At 2.27 miles, Camel Humps comes back out on the right. At 2.3 miles on your left is another picnic spot, and just after that is the entrance to the Ford Trail on your right. At 2.47 miles, the Ford Trail comes back out on the right. At 2.55 miles, there is a picnic spot on the left, and just beyond that is the Sargent Trail, also on the left. At 2.83, the Sargent Trail comes back out on your left. At 2.86 miles, it's the start of a long, beautiful wooden bridge. At 3.22, Crockertown Trail is on your right. At 3.3 miles, Riverside Cabin is on your left. At 3.33 miles, Crockertown comes back out on your right. At 3.39 miles, the Mead Trail is on your left. At 3.87 miles, you can turn left and go to the Campbell Field parking lot, but I will show you that later. For now, I will continue straight on the narrow gauge pathway. At 4.02 miles, Old Gauge Trail comes in on your left. At 4.26 miles, Mike's Trail comes in on your left. 4.31 miles, Grassy Loops Trail is on your left. On your right is just a shortcut over to Newton's Revenge Trail. At 4.34 miles, the Newton Revenge Trail is on your right. This trail goes all the way up to the Stratton Brook hut. At 4.91 miles, you come to the end of the narrow gauge pathway. Straight ahead is private property, but you can turn left and you will go to the Stratton Brook Trailhead parking lot. A tenth of a mile down from the gate, you will come to the other end of the Grassy Loops Trail on your left. 0.15 miles, turn right onto a dirt path which will take you to the Stratton Brook Trailhead parking lot. This parking lot is on Route 27, just north of the Sugarloaf Access Road. Back at 3.87 miles, I said you could take a left and go to Campbell Field parking lot. This is what it would look like if you did that. At 321 feet, Old Gauge Trail comes in on your right. At 500 feet, the Mead Trail comes in on your left, and Mike's Trail comes in on your right. Then you go across the bridge over the Carrabassett River. At 0.2 miles, you come to the Campbell Field parking lot. Whether you rode to the Stratton Brook parking lot or the Campbell Field parking lot, you can now enjoy a downhill ride all the way back to the airport.